This painting company's website looks like someone gave up halfway through. In the next few minutes, I'm going to unpack a few quick fixes that could help this site generate a boatload more business. Hi, I'm Mia with Hog the Web, where we've been designing and building high performance websites for over 10 years. And of course, I'm filming this dramatically, but ultimately, this all comes from a place of respect and shared aim of success. I just want to help this website reach their full potential. Alright, so here's their site, and mistake number one just jumps right out in your face. It's these enormous guarantee badge things. I understand, yes, giving guarantees and warranties does improve conversions, but specifically presenting it in this way is so outdated. And this could be like certifications that the company has, maybe painting certifications or something that could be good to put here. Elements that build trust in the brand. Also just the way that this text is laid out, it's kind of hard to read because of the background image. I would probably just move the main heading here and the subheading here, just like that. And then these bullets could move up. That's probably how it was at one point, but then, if nobody's maintaining your website, at one point it starts breaking and falling apart. So that's why we have an ongoing upkeep website services wherein our team does actual human testings on your websites on a regular basis. Alright, moving forward. I do like the phone number right up here at the top. It could be designed a little differently, integrated a little better into the nav bar, but it's good to have that right up top, and I like that it's clickable. Nice. So those are, good features because a lot of time their only reason for visiting your website is to just get your phone number and call you, so it's good to really have that prominent. Let's see, on mobile, we don't have the phone number at all. One of the things we like to add is a floating click to call button right on the bottom of the page on mobile. Alright, so now we're going down, and this is a still huge block of text, and the way this image, like this huge image, is just dropped in there like this, requiring tons of scrolling. I would make the image a little smaller, move it at the top right here maybe, or to the left, and move the text over, something like that. Says here, how long does it take to have a written code prepared? We will provide a written code at the time of our visit. This would be a great opportunity to put a call to action button, like click here to get started with your code. So the button could just be an anchor link that when they click it, either it scrolls up to this form or scrolls down to this more complete form. So we've got these headings as well, but the problem is if we analyze how these are actually structured on the page using this free SEO tool called SEO Meta in one click, and look at the headers, you'll see that those are not actually headings. They are not tagged as H2 or H3, and that would probably be an H2 or an H3, but it's not. There's a couple elements like the request a quote and stuff, but it's sort of a random elements. So the head structure should be sort of like, when we look at this, it should be like an outline of page content, because search engine will use the heading structure to get a general overview of outline of what the page is all about. And also, it's missing an H1 heading. So for SEO optimization, every web page should have an H1 heading, which is the main page of the title. So, visually it looks like this would be the H1 heading, then this would be an H2 or H3, then maybe this will be an H3 or an H4 subheading under this one, and so on. That's how it should be structured. Now, you might have also noticed when we look at the SEO title and the meta description, it just says homepage, find painting. And you can even tell looking at the tab, when we look at the title, it just says homepage, find painting. And they even have the WordPress fave icon still there. So, that to me screams incomplete site or inexperienced web developer that put this together. The SEO title is also what shows up in search engines. Yep, so just take a look at this. The link preview in Google search result just shows fine painting homepage. So that's not really going to entice people to click on it, right? And the icon should be their actual logo because they kind of have a cool logo, I think. So, yeah, these are actually just basic things that shouldn't be missed when you're working with an experienced web developer. And okay, now we have the very prominent phone number here at the bottom of the page, but that's not clickable. So again, if you want to make it as easy as possible for your mobile users, it's going to be a lot more effort for them to copy the numbers, paste it, and then put it in their phone app and make the call rather than just click it. Let's take a look at one of the service pages. Exterior house painter and exterior house painting services. Like, what's the difference there? Okay. Okay, well, I think I've done enough for today, but for your website, just remember that make all your phone numbers clickable. Second is that make sure that they are visible even on mobile view. Third, make sure that your SEO title is set to something besides the default. Fourth, make sure you're getting your heading structure correct. Fifth, set your favicon to look like something other than the default. And lastly, don't use really giant tacky badges like that. Do you think your website can handle an honest teardown? Check out the link in the description and submit your own site and let's see what it's made of. And if you found something useful here, please don't forget to like and subscribe because I have lots of website teardowns coming your way.